Hey guys, so in Procreate, there's a lot of good tools that you can use in Procreate. And in this video, I just want to go through 5 of them that I think are very good tools. So the first tool I just want to talk about is the perspective tool. To go into the perspective tool, what you do is you hit the top left toolbar and you turn on drawing guide. Then you go into edit drawing guide. And in this menu, you have 4 options. You have 2D grid, you have the isometric, perspective, and symmetry. For this video, we'll focus on perspective. In order to activate perspective, you have to be on it, and then you just tap 1 to create one point perspective view, and then you can tap another one to create a second one. Now you have 2-point perspective, and you can tap a third one to have a 3-point perspective. But in this video, we would just focus on the 2-point perspective. Once you have your 2 dots and you have moved it around, you have decided on the perspective you want, you click on done. Now you have this 2-point perspective grid. The cool thing is that now you can create a layer, tap on the layer, and click drawing assist. What this will allow you to do is draw with a snap grid with the perspective line. So it becomes a guide. And you don't have to do anything. Right? You can just draw lines up if you want to do a building in that type of perspective. And it becomes an automatic ruler all around. Okay, so that's the perspective tool. Make sure that when you use it, that you turn on drawing assist on top of the layer. To turn off the drawing assist, you just go back to the toolbar on the top left and deactivate, and the tool leaves. The next tool I want to talk about is the Liquify tool. So the Liquify tool is on the top left, right next to the toolbar, and you go down. The second last one is called the Liquify tool. The Liquify tool is a pretty strong tool that you can use to manipulate your drawing. So for example, here they have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different tools that you can use. The push one pushes your drawing to where you want to. So it's a very strong tool. And it works kind of like a real liquify, right? It keeps moving. So that could be used for a lot of things. You got the twirl. You can twirl things. But it works kind of like an organic, like it kind of mimics like real tools. And then this one's the twirl the other way. This is pinch. Right? You can, on the size, on the bottom left, you can increase it. You can pinch it. You can make some weird stuff. Then you have the expand tool. You can make characters fat. Right? Even looks 3D. So you could use it to give like your characters like some depth. Like some 3D, so it could look more real. Then you have the crystal. It wiggles it, it gives it like, so maybe that could be used for hair. Or like for speed lines. Then you got the edge. Then you got reconstruction, like where you go back. And then you have some adjusting tools, like the amount you want, the momentum. And yeah, that is the Liquify tool. Okay, so the next tool we're going to talk about is the snap to canvas. So not sure if you know this, but if your canvas is kind of far away, all you do is take 2 fingers and you pinch it together quickly, and it snaps full screen back to the canvas size. And another quick tip is that if you tap with 4 fingers or at the same time, you see a full screen and everything hides. And then you tap with 4 fingers again and the whole canvas goes back. So that's a snap tool. If your canvas is anywhere, Just pinch your 2 fingers, pinch it quickly, and then it snaps back to full screen. Another cool tool is the 3 fingers. Basically, if you take your 3 fingers, swipe it downwards, you have the ability to cut, copy, copy all, duplicate, cut, paste, and paste. Let's go through each one. So cut is it's the same tool like in your PC, your Mac. So 3 fingers, up, down, cut, we'll delete it. You go to a new thing, 3 fingers down, you can paste. Right? The cool thing about this is that you can paste in different layers. So let me show you an example. Let's say I take the select tool, I'll go around this guy, I tap him, I do the 3 fingers down, I cut, I have to be on the layer, I cut, he disappears only, and I create a new layer, and he gets pasted exactly where I cut him from, and now he's in a separate layer. It's a pretty powerful tool. Now, you don't need to do that long process. You can just basically select this guy, for example, make sure you're on the layer, 3 fingers down, and then you can just go copy and paste. Copy and paste will automatically create a new layer. Now everybody's on their own layer. So that is 5 tools that I think are pretty strong. The perspective tool, the Liquify tool, the snap canvas, the 3 fingers, and finally, I kind of almost forgot this one, but it's the reference tool. The reference tool is good for creating portraiture, creating things just to have reference. So you go to the toolbar on the top left, and you click on reference. Reference will give you a page where you can see your canvas, so you can see it from far away to see how your drawing is looking, or you can even add an image from your folder, right? So for example, this, you can add a folder and you can see it. You can pinch it so you can see it on the side, you can put it, move it, and then you can just draw. And you have that as a reference. You could put an animal there or whatever. Yeah, so those are the 5 tools that I hope you use. And if you use it, let me know in the description below. The perspective tool, the Liquify tool, the snap canvas, the 3 fingers, or the reference. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you use some of these tools. I hope it taught you a little bit more about Procreate. And if you like these type of videos, make sure to subscribe for new ones. You know the deal. Let's go.